Oh, nice. Show me. Oh, so shiny. Oh, well, that was easy. Hello. Hi. Hello, people who cannot sit at home. Thank you so much for being here. Today is a really fun video. We're heading to Princess Sodalite Mine, which is a rock farm. Yes, it's a rock farm. Unusual concept, to say the least. And the reason to go there is you get to go in, it's free entry, and you get to crack rocks and you get to find some amazing gems. If you would like to take those gems home though, it will be $2 per pound. So before we get right into it, because we did some really cool cracking and I want to show you all of the cracking, let me tell you what you should have when you go. Right here, you need a hammer. They do not provide the hammers, you need a hammer. There is a Canadian Tire nearby, and I got actually this hammer from Canadian Tire, but I wouldn't trust that they would have it in stock, so best to kind of be prepared. Gloves, make sure to have gloves. The rocks are really sharp, so just safety. Goggles, safety goggles, absolute must. I think they provide goggles, but for hygienic reasons I always bring my own. I think it's just better. And what else? Oh, closed-toe shoes. Do not bring sandals, do not wear sandals. It is very dangerous. The rocks are sharp. And before we head right into the video, I want to tell you all about my free or almost free Ontario Destinations book. This is recently came out. It's on Amazon. There's also a digital version. I'm gonna link everything down below. In my opinion, it's an amazing book of a great collection of free or almost free destinations that you can enjoy during spring, summer, and fall. That is all I gotta say. Let's go and crack some rocks. So here's all of the minerals in the area, in the Bancroft area. Not all of them are going to be, of course, at the rock farm, but there's a good chance that a good chunk of them will be. And in general, the store is amazing. I'm going to show you a little bit more on the store later on. Here's the rock farm. It's not huge, but it's definitely decent enough size. There will probably be a number of people when you're there. The earlier you come, the better, the less people, the more opportunity to find stuff. They are closed in the wintertime. They are open from Victoria Day, so roughly May to 4 till about Canadian Thanksgiving. I think that's in October. Always make sure to check online that they are open, just in case for whatever reason they might be closed. So I talked to the owners. They're very lovely people, and they told me that it's them who actually go out and get all of these rocks and then bring it back to the rock farm. So it's really cool. I don't know. For some reason I thought maybe somebody else brings the rocks, but no, that's them going out there and bringing it.
Goggles?
Yeah.
On?
Yeah. Whoa! Over here, by the way, you could see there was some blood over there. So I took off my gloves for like a second and I got cut. Very small cut, nothing to worry about, but that's just another sign to make sure to wear the gloves. It's very easy to get very excited and forget about, you know, safety. Yep. and get a cut. And of course, eyes, goggles, absolutely you have to wear goggles, no matter if you're cracking on or not cracking, because there could be somebody next to you cracking. You gotta wear the goggles to make sure you are safe. So here is my boyfriend cracking the rocks. I actually really enjoy when he cracks and I just film, because it's pretty hard to crack and film at the same time, and it's just so much fun. We try to find the rocks that could possibly be interesting and we just crack them. Do you have to crack it? No, of course not. You can just come in, try to, by the way, dig for stuff, because of course whatever's on the surface is probably going to be picked over, so you gotta dig. But we like to crack because what if there's something cool inside?
Some rocks are harder than the others. Right. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Sodalite. This is Sodalite, what the rock farm is named after. It's this blue stone, really beautiful.
This cut off by a saw.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Right now there's very little amethyst. I asked when it's going to be more amethyst. They're actually going to the amethyst farm, which is in Thunder Bay, in second week of June. So after second week of June, you will, if you go over here to the Bancroft rock farm, you should find some amethyst. I'm definitely planning on coming back. Some rocks occasionally are just impossible to crack, like over here.
It's okay, babe. Kit, yes.
And
Oh, nice. Show me. Oh, so
Sparkly.
shiny. Taking this. Oh.
Unbelievably beautiful. I love stuff like this. If you know the name of this specific stone, I wanna guess that this is also mica, but probably it's not. So write it down below. I love when people help me, determine the rock. So my boyfriend thinks this could be a meteorite. Probably wishful thinking, but it is so heavy. You would not believe how heavy this rock was. And then later on we found a magnet. It is solid, like it magnetizes to the magnet solidly. So definitely there's a lot of iron in there. Very interesting rock. And these pieces, I'm pretty sure those are micas, and you can find them kind of all over the place actually. I love them. They're not a rock. They're very thin. They're very brittle. I just love the shininess of them. So here's more sodalite. There are some huge chunks. If you would like to get a huge chunk of sodalite for like your garden, definitely maybe this would be cool place. It's beautiful. So yes, as I mentioned, make sure to dig, make sure to kind of in the corners. It's not going to be just like readily available. I've done videos about this farm before, and a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't find anything. Well, because you didn't dig well enough. Usually you do need to spend time. You need a good hour here at least. Most of the time I find at least something. At this point I'm very picky what I actually buy because I have so many of these rocks. This is my, I think, like 6th or 7th time at the farm. What can you do with the rocks afterwards is also a question that I get asked a lot. I use them for gardening, like prettiness, to make my garden area pretty. But you can just put them near your bed, just arrange them nicely. If you Pinterest, I'm sure you can find some really cool DIY ideas.
Okay, good enough. I think that's fine. I just want
Over
to see a little.
here, this rock was interesting and it had a bit of like this gold shine over there. When we cracked it. By the way, the only way we could see that gold shine was when we cracked the rock. So that's another reason why cracking the rocks, because like, yeah, you get to see other things that are inside. Like, look how gorgeous that is. Over here also, all of these veins, beautiful. You also don't get to see them just when you look at the rock. So it's that element of surprise and beauty.
No? Blue. Yeah, that's the best satellite. Look how bright.
okay, reveal.
So at this point, rain started, which is interesting. This is the first time I've been here when the rain starts, and the rocks started to be different colors, right? Because as they get wet, they get a bit different shade. This one over here is kind of got really nice and bright green. The camera doesn't really show it, but it was actually a very interesting color. And I found more of the shiny. This one had a green shine. And here's my little cut, but it's healing. It healed in like half an hour. It was very small. So here I'm just showing you how I dig. Just one rock at a time. The only thing I should have done is obviously wear the gloves. I sometimes take them off because it's just easier, especially when it comes to smaller rocks. But that's how I dig. Here are all of the rocks that I am considering. At this point, I was just evaluating if I want all of them. I decided that that blue, for example, I didn't want. The shiny ones I do. And the red one is also really cool, so I wanted to get that. Of course, the iron one. We only got half of the iron. We should have gotten both. The amethyst, very little this time around, which is surprising. Usually I get far more. And here's what we're gonna get this time around. It is starting to pretty much downpour, so time to go. Over here is from the previous videos from years before. We're cracking amethyst, and I just want to show you what kind of amethyst you can find. Like, look at this huge chunk. It's not fully amethyst. Like, you see that some of it is the purplish color and some of it is just white, but it's still very gorgeous. And there's often you can find chunks of amethyst, like smaller chunks. This rock is also really pretty. It has the purple, I don't know if that's amethyst or not, and then the rest of it is pink. And over here is another cool rock. This was very easy to crack. It's not particularly maybe beautiful, but I just love the texture of it. So when you are done, kind of like, you're good to go to the rethink table, and underneath there'll be rejects from other people. And this time they had the shiny mica over here, and I took that because somebody's garbage is your treasure, right? You never know. So the store is amazing. Break your own geode over there, $5. We got a couple. I'm gonna actually show, I'm gonna crack it at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But in general, the store is awesome. If you're in the market for any kind of geological things, make sure to check it out. It will be very hard to leave the store without purchasing something, especially if you're into geodes and things like that. Oh, and another thing, when you're in Bancroft, make sure to check out Eagle's Nest Lookout. It's like a really lovely viewpoint, not very far from Princess Sodalite Mine. Really beautiful lookout area. So here we are, this is back in Toronto. I'm just showing you all of the stuff that I got. Again, back with the goggles and the hammer, and we are just gonna open that geode. It's fairly small, so I'm not expecting a lot. I've opened this before. What you need to do is, well, hit it essentially. I should have not have hit it this hard because it crashed it into a million pieces. Not sure how I should have crashed it. Let me know if you have any thoughts. But it just kind of went into so many little pieces. But it's still really beautiful. No regrets. It is what it is. Look at how gorgeous it is. I think this is such a fun thing to do. And it's actually a really cool gift. Like if you need a gift for that person that has it all, just make sure to also include in the gift the goggles. You can get them at a dollar store, safety goggles. So yes, just very, very beautiful.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have been to Princess Sodalite, or if you want to go, if you're gonna go this summer, and what was your experience. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.